Hi, hello, welcome. This is a Kudo X listener. I do not own this fanfiction, nor do I own the beautiful fan art used in this video. Enjoy! It was around 2 in the morning, and Wyan just couldn't fall asleep. She was just feeling extremely anxious for some reason, and she felt too jittery to fall asleep. Recently, Wyan's sleeping habits had become more and more sporadic, sleeping in too much in some nights and not sleeping at all in others. She sighed, sitting up from her bed. She took a sip of the water on her dresser. Trying to calm herself down, she fanned her face with her hands. She grabbed her phone and hovered over her boyfriend's Kudo's number. He had told her multiple times that if she needed any help at all, she could call at any time. She was still hesitant because she didn't want to disturb him. She took one last thought before deciding to call him. Even though she didn't want to disturb him, she really needed to hear his voice. It rang a few times before there was an answer. "Hey there, Juan," Kudo said groggily. "What are you doing up so late?" I'm really sorry for calling at this time, but I really needed to hear your voice," Wyan said, with her voice trembling. Kudo noticed her trembling and spoke up. Hey, is everything alright?" he asked. "Honestly, I don't really know. I just can't fall asleep and I feel like I'm falling apart." She began shaking, clenching herself. "I need you to breathe, okay? Do you want me to come over?" "Oh, no, you don't have to," she said. Though she regretted saying it, she really needed someone to be with at that moment. Kudo seemed to notice it, seemingly shuffling around his room. "I'm gonna come over, okay? Just keep breathing and I'll be right there." "Okay, thank you." Wyan took deep breaths to the best of her ability and tried to reassure herself that she would be okay. Around 15 minutes later, she heard a knock on her bedroom door. Since she had given Kudo a room in her apartment, she assumed he'll just let himself in. It's okay, I'm here," Kudo said, taking Wyan into his arms. She clinged onto his shirt while he rubbed her back in soothing circles. "Breathe, yeah, you've got it. It's okay, I'm right here." Her breathing slowly became normal again, while Kudo kept telling her reassuring words while holding her tightly. Kudo laid back on the bed with Wyan in his arms. He wrapped one arm around her waist and another on her cheek. He rubbed her cheek with his thumb, smiling. "Don't worry, Wyan, I've got you," Kudo said. "I'm gonna be here all night, so let's try to get some sleep, okay?" She nodded, wrapping her arms around him. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Kudo," he chuckled, moving his hand from her cheek to her hair. He slowly started stroking it, coaxing her to get her to relax. Wyan started melting into his touch, letting out a breath as she began to release the tension from her body. I wasn't actually asleep when you called," Kudo said. "Really?" Wyan asked, not looking up from his chest. "Yeah, I was trying to get him to get off his game. If you could guess, he never did." She chuckled, her eyes began to flutter close. Well, I wouldn't expect any less from him. He tends to stay up no matter what you say." It was Kudo's turn to chuckle. He watched as Wyan's breathing slowed. Around 5 minutes later, he was asleep. Kudo smiled, watching her content face before letting his own eyes close. It was around 10 in the morning when Wyan woke up. It was Saturday, but she still felt guilty for sleeping in too late. She wanted to sit up, but Kudo's grip tightened a bit. He opened his eyes, half-lighted, and grinned at her. "What's the rush, huh?" Kudo asked. She sighed. "It's already 10. I should probably get up." "But babe, it's not work day," he whined. She chuckled at him. "I know, but Kudo playfully put a finger on her lips. "Let yourself relax once in a while," he said. You shouldn't overdo it. Let yourself have this one break. You've been working so hard and obviously taking a toll on you. Please." Wyan smiled and lay back down. I suppose I could take this one day off. He leaned in and kissed her. She kissed back and buried herself in his chest. Wow, get comfy, I guess, he teased. Wayne looked up at him and grinned, poking his face. Oh, trust me, I will. It was what you wanted after all. He only smiled and kissed her forehead, sighing. We should do this more often, he said. I could get used to this, waking up next to you. Whole new energy, and I'm loving every moment of it. I suppose so, Wayne teased. But seriously, thank you for last night. You really helped me. Kudo shrugged, patting her head. Of course, I love you. You know, I'll do this for you anytime. I love you too, Kudo, so much. Hi, hello again. Hope you liked it as much as I did. I do not own this fanfiction, nor do I own the beautiful fan art used in this video, shown in this video. That's all. Goodbye.